Hello, my love. We're gonna do some more sneaking around. Let's get started.
We need to keep moving. If the Corps get a fix on our location, we won't last long in a direct fight. Keep up the hit and run, and we might just get through this.
Alrighty. What shall we do? Even without a pass card, honestly, I'm not sure if they'll even have something that can use a pass card at this point. Have we gone up against FTM yet?
The corporations have trillions in credits and assets, and they're too paranoid to trust it all to the banking system. The location of these vaults is a highly guarded secret, but money has a way of talking. Just be sure to bring a pass key, or you'll miss out on the best loot.
Alright. Let's see what we get.
Corporate firewall down. Do not disappoint.
We're in the building. This shouldn't take too long. Alright. International, what's... Very, very little is nearby right now. Alright, let's take that. We'll go here. Oh, there's some more goodies. Ooh, right. Okay. So, this is bad. We need to stop it. Decker. Let's see. Who will have more AP? Okay, so you'll have more AP if you go that way. Let's have a look through there. Well, hello. How are you all today? Okay, so he's gonna head back that way. And then we've got a scanning app here. Yeah, scanning amp. And then we're oopsies. Oh. Ooh. That was almost bad. Okay, so this is a job for International's thingy. What do the boom boom? Oh Lord. All right, so then Decker will go here and close the door behind him. EMP.
Incognita has detected an ECCM signal. There must be one of the FTM's powerful scanning devices in the complex. It'll detect your team's location each alarm level. Make sure to shut it down.
I think I found it. Alright, Decker, let's have a look through here. Okay, so because Decker is where he is definitely gonna get spotted when that guard comes back through the door. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have these two trade, because I don't necessarily want to spend 5 power to take out an unarmored guard. So he's gonna go here.
Warning.
Oops. That button? Yeah, that button. Forgot what all the hotkeys are. He's gonna go there and be ready to take him down when he comes through the door. This guy's stationary. And then International's gonna come through here. Close the door behind her. Go over here. And prime her EMP. And now we pass the time. Okay. And because it's down this turn, we can pick it open and take some valuable tech. And because
Good
we have the
job,
tech,
operator. At least you won't need to worry about that one anymore.
we don't have to worry about that one anymore. Delightful. Alright, let's see what this guy's got on him. Ooh, a pass card. A little bit of money. Very nice. Alright, let's have Shalem. Okay, so this guy's staring at a door. That's unfortunate. So, let's have Decker go over here. Have a looky. What are you up to? Okay, so you go up that way. Anything else worth seeing in here? Does not look like it. Okay. So, what we're gonna do is we're gonna have Shalem. Is there... Oh, yes, so there's, Shalem can't actually get to that door from where he is because of Decker. So, we'll just have him go over here. Close the door. And then International is gonna head over here, stand on this man. Go ahead and peek just to have the extra vision. Close the door. Okay. Shalem, you're gonna go ahead and do this, and then you're gonna peek through. Got some more goodies. Ooh, secondary server terminal. Delightful. Ooh. Okay, so the guard is probably like here. So he's not actually gonna see him when he goes this way. There he is. Hello, Mr. Guard. How are you this fine morning? Okay, now then. Because I still don't want to spend that 5 power to take out a guard, I'm going to have them trade, and gonna do some more passing around the Volt Disruptor. And then she is actually, you know what? She can probably go here. Well, okay. This guy has to go down. Because that's where we want to go. So... have a nap. Isn't that nice? Oop, okay. Not enough AP. Alright, go ahead and take his money. And then Decker. I think Decker is gonna sit on this guy. Yeah, let's bring him over here. Okay. That's the turn. Okay, so next up, hack that safe, hack the terminal. Oh dear.
Reinforcements arrived.
You've got the goods, now don't dally. They are sending someone to investigate the security breach.
I forgot it did that. That's unfortunate. Okay, so the fastest way for him to get here is going to be through this door, and then up this way, around this way, and then there. So what I want to do is get this guy away from there so that he can't, so the guy won't spot him. And then, I'm going to do some more yoinking. Then she is going to very slowly bring this guy with her into the vault. Also, let's take the goodies. And now, Shalem, C6. Yeah, so you can go here. Hack the console. Not getting the extra power from International is unfortunate, but we'll live. And then go here. Steal some goodies. Oh, hello. All right. So this is an item that will give you 4 extra action points when you use it. Delightful. Okay, and he has enough movement to go over here, and then I can hack our server terminal. And let's see what we can give Incognita. Yes, that is her name. Ooh, this is quite good. And then, okay, so actually both of these are pretty nice. Let's see, what do I... Okay, so I've got... You know what? Yeah, sure. Alright, we're gonna grab both of them. And that's the turn.
Alarm number 1. Additional cameras activated. The walls have eyes.
The walls have eyes. Okay. So Decker. This guy's gonna go, yep, that way. Okay, so International has one more turn on our disruptor. So she's not going to be able to set up an ambush. But actually, maybe we can play with our new toy. Hey, Mr. God. There's something over here you should investigate. Yes, over there. That is where the important thing is. Okay, so now we're gonna have Shalem. I am not happy with any of these options, if I'm being honest. I'm like 95% certain. Oh, well, I'm glad I checked. There's a door there. I didn't think there was. Okay, so International is going to go here, and she can't set up a ambush because her disruptor is still down. And Decker is going to continue moving this guy around this way. Oh, right. It's back on, so and it has a daemon, so... Oh, right. Oops. I forgot I did the thing. I'm I'm good at this game. Aren't I? So good. I have so much skill. Okay. Okay, so Decker, let's see what this guy's gonna do. He's gonna go back to what he was doing before. Gonna hack that security camera. There's almost never a guard.
There's the vault terminal. You'll need to hack that to release the secondary locks.
Oh, yep. There's the door that required the pass card. But you know what? All right. So power supply. Get us through that. So all we can do is open this stuff. Yeah. See. So this would have a particularly valuable goodie inside of it. Oh, right. She has to like push the button. So good at the game. Yeah, I mean, I can just... Oh, wait. I think there's a cooldown on ping. Yep. There is indeed. But that door is closed, so... Okay, I want to make sure I have the 5 power to use this Volt Disruptor if I need it. So now this guy's going to go up this way, so he's not going to see. Well, let's see what's over here before we go back that way. Well, there's a camera, and there's another camera, and we've got a daemon database, which... Remember what I said about making sure we have the 5 power? Hey. Alright. Okay, so we have a guard over here somewhere watching this door. So let's get this. Okay, Portcullis. -2 firewalls broken per program use. Well, our only hacking program only breaks 1 firewall, so that's not really an issue. Oh, hello, how are you today? Okay. Close that. Okay, so he doesn't have the thingamawhatsit that can get through armor. Oh. That's a problem. Okay, so he's actually going to need to go back through this door. Close it behind him. Oh. Our problems mount. Actually, no, we're fine. He's just gonna have to go back through this way. He gets spotted. Both guards are gonna go over here, very confused, and return to their patrols. Let's see here. Okay, Decker. How far is this guy getting this turn? Okay, so he is going to. He's not gonna see the downed guard yet. We still have 2 turns on ping. International can go and flippity switch. Oh yeah, and there's a couple more lockboxes over in there with some more monies. So much monies. We're rich. We're wealthy. We're financially secure. Yeah. Yeah, it would very much be easier if we just did that. Okay. Now we're just gonna go over here, do the stand on the dudes thing, and we're gonna pass the turn.
Must be jumpy tonight. Investigating area.
You are jumpy tonight. You are very jumpy tonight. You shouldn't have done all those drugs. Okay. Unfortunately, he can't use peek this turn. Decker is going to continue to stand on demands. International will do all the yoinking. So much yoinking. She's gonna come back through here. She's actually no. She's gonna do this, and then she's gonna ready an ambush when this guy stands up. Okay. End the toying. Boy, that guy is having a day. Yeah, so we don't have any reason to stick around here, so International is just gonna go this away, close the door, and go there. I think Decker is probably... Okay, so what I want to do is I'm going to do that and drop this guy, because he has a much longer timer. I'm going to do that. I'm going to drag this guy there. And then drop him. Okay. Alright. That's, yes. Because Shalem... Oh, Shalem can at least peek through the door. And there is our exit. Oh, and a store. Let's see. Stores extra credits behind higher firewalls, so that will increase the firewalls on all of the safes, but they'll have more money in them, which is, you know, a good and a bad thing.
Alarm level 2. Firewalls increased. Secure additional power for countermeasures.
I will do my best, Incognita. Okay, there's my emergency reserve, very nice. And my power drip, also very nice. Do I know where the power supply for that thing is? I don't think I do. That's unfortunate. Alright, so this one will advance the alarm tracker. The one we saw last mission would install a daemon. So that's 2 of them we've seen. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna go over here. And then Decker is gonna go... Okay, exactly how is he... Okay, so he is gonna see this spot. So Decker can't go over here right now. So he's gonna go here. And then International is gonna go here. Close the door behind her. And go there. And Shalem continues to not be able to do anything. So we'll pass the turn. Now, I don't want this thing to see me. So I'm going to do that. And it's going to tell me what's through this door. A camera. And the power supply. That's no longer useful to me, but you know what? That's okay. And I didn't have the drone close the door behind him. Oops. That's not that big of a deal. Okay, so let's have Shalem go here, close the door. Decker will go here, close the door. International is actually going to sprint. He'll hear her, but just at the edge of his hearing range. He will also hear her, that's fine. And then, okay, so they are not gonna go all the way to where we are to investigate the noise. So we'll go here, and then we will pass the time.
Investigating. Must be jumpy tonight.
Okay, let's see what else is through here. Ooh, more goodies. And the rest of the consoles. Alright, I think... Alright, I actually have quite a bit of time before things start getting hairy. So what I'm going to do is I am going to have International head over here. Grab some power from this. Excellent. And then we are going to... Okay, so this daemon is not going to do anything scary. So we'll just hack it.
Installed.
Yeah, so that's... We're not getting that. We weren't getting that to begin with, but we're super de-duper not getting that now. Okay. Let's have Shalem take a peek inside. Thermal disruptor. 1. Okay, so this is actually... Okay, so this is like a less powerful version of the one that Decker is currently holding on to. Okay, so this basically gives them Decker's ability. Okay, and then a cloak would be nice. Yeah, I'm gonna grab the cloak. That's all I really want from that. Okay, and this thing, I'm gonna go all the way over there. And then Decker. Alright, well, he can't get through the door without being spotted, so he's just, well, she's gonna close the door. He's gonna go over here, and that's the turn.
Oh, what happened?
You got smacked, that's what happened. Alright. We are gonna grab this camera. And then International is gonna go over here. Because I believe if I'm very, very clever, and I am, I'll be able to include that safe, and the camera drone in her EMP. And if I do that, I will prove my previous statement. So, we're gonna go ahead and have Decker go over here to be ready to take advantage. We're gonna have Shalem go here to close the door behind him. Okay. I'm gonna have him drop the card because we don't need it. And then we are going to pass the time.
Just getting the area.
Yes, that wall is very suspicious.
Guess it was nothing.
Okay.
What hit me?
I did. Alright. So, let's see. This has a 3-tile effect. So, let's see, I'm fairly certain. Click this here. Okay. Alright, so the most important thing is that I get both saves. Alright. Not gonna get the drone, but that's fine. Okay, so then she's gonna go ahead and be ready to... Alright, so this thing has a local scanner, so it will be able to sense her even behind cover. So instead of letting it do that, I'm just gonna hack it again. And it's gonna go sit in the corner because it's been a naughty little drone. You know what? They're droids now. I'm gonna keep getting that wrong. They're droids now. Okay. And I don't really need anyone else anywhere. You know, I'm just gonna have Shalem go back over here. Just hang out at that door. And, you know, all of the guys who are like searching are over here. So, and I'm gonna know when they start coming this direction, so I'm good. Kashpluji.
Investigating.
Investigating.
Alarm level 3. Additional guard patrols.
Oh no.
Stay out of their way.
I'm doing my best. Alright, well, this guy is just here. He's not suspicious of anything. Yeah, so you see it's gotten a little bit more credits than it would have had otherwise. Ooh. So this safe originally just had this buster chip, which you can use to break through firewalls without having to use power. It's just the agent has to be next to it, next to the thing they're hacking in order to use it. But because of the daemon, like increasing the number of credits, there's now one. There is one credit in the safe. That is very funny to me. Okay. So there, there, there. Okay, so he can actually get to the teleporter from here. So he's just gonna hang out. Actually, no, he's gonna peek. Okay, so then he's gonna do that, and then he's gonna peek again. So now I have more vision.
Looking around.
Yes, that is a very good direction for you to be looking.
Looking around.
Now then, where is this fine gentleman going? Nowhere dangerous. Wonderful. Okay, so then if she sprints, she can make it. All right, we're out of here. And like no one will even hear her. Ooh. Right, he peeked. Ooh. I have made a mistake. Oh well. And he'll just go here. No one's coming through that door, I think. Nope. Nope, no one's coming through that door. Pass the toin.
Investigating the area.
Yep, that wall is very suspicious. Oh no, the droid is awake. Whatever shall we do? Let's get out of here.
Anything you recover from the field benefits the cause, but I can't help wonder what they were hiding in the inner vault.
Well, there wasn't any way for us to find out, Central. So, sorry. I did what I could. Alright, we made quite the haul. Oh, Monster has something
I'm taking
for
a
us.
big risk selling to you right now, so don't make me regret it.
This? We need this.
For a cause.
We need that very badly. Now, the question is, who do we give it to? What I would very much like to do is give it to Decker. Because he's already got the titanium rod, so extra KO damage. But that means I need to get him more slots. So we'll have to go and do that. But first, let's have a look at our new goodies. Alright, so this EMP pack should not be in the first slot. That is upsetting to me, as well as this. Okay, so weapon should be in the first slot. Okay, so need to speed level 2 to use this stim, and you need speed 3 to use this cloaking rig. Decker starts with speed 2, and his his modded cloaking ring requires speed 2. So, in order to be able to use this, let's see, I can either give, yeah, so it's going to be the same amount of, like, it's going to cost the same amount no matter who I get to speed 3. So it might as well be, no, actually, it's going to be International. because her being able to go further is slightly more valuable to me than Shalem being able to go further. You'll notice that this Cloaking Rig 2 is essentially identical to Decker's modded Cloaking Rig. Any gear that an agent starts with is equivalent to the second tier of the same kind of item, but with lower requirements. So that's another nice thing about having like particular agents. Okay, so let's go ahead and give him the penetration scanner, and then we're gonna. Okay, let's see. Anything else we want to do? You know, I could give Shalem hacking too, so he could have the EMP pack, but I think I want to save my money for right now. Okay, so when I push this mission select screen, we'll go to the next scene. So, thanks for joining me in this little escapade. If you like this, be sure to like and subscribe. And my love. And to everyone else, see you next time.